Everyone knows him, if not from football, then certainly from TikTok with his famous goal celebration. The 20-year-old is currently enjoying the best start in the club's history of Real Madrid. 13 goals and 3 assists in 14 games, 3 of them in the Champions League, and that as a midfielder. These numbers are even better than these of a certain Cristiano Ronaldo. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Jude Bellingham. Take this opportunity to tell us in the comments what you think about the hype surrounding Jude Bellingham. Is he overhyped or is he absolutely justified? We are curious. Jude Victor William Bellingham was born on the 29th June 2003 in Stourbridge in the West Midlands. At the age of 8, he joined the youth academy of English Championship club Birmingham City. At the age of 15, he was already playing for the club's U23s and the English U national team due to his advanced athleticism, physicality and playing ability. At the age of 16 years and 38 days, Bellingham made his debut in the EFL Cup, when he came on a substitute in the 76th minute of the 3-0 away defeat against Swansea City. This made him the youngest player ever to play in the Birmingham shirt. He quickly established himself in the team and earned himself a regular place in the central midfield or on the wing in the Birmingham starting 11. 6 days after his debut, he scored his first and decisive goal in the game against Stoke City. After the season, in which he played 40 competitive games, all the big clubs in Europe were interested, and he decided to move to Borussia Dortmund. The transfer is said to have cost the whole 25 million euros for a player who is just 17 years old. He impressed at Dortmund, making 29 competitive appearances in the Bundesliga and 10 more in the Champions League at the end of the season, as well as winning the DFB Pokal. In the 2021-22 season, he became an absolutely regular in the starting 11 of Dortmund. In November, the 1.86 meter tall midfielder came second to Pedri in both the Golden Boy Award and the Copa Trophy. In the same month, he also made his debut for the English national team. At Dortmund, he played more as a defensive midfielder and a box-to-box player and quickly became a leader. By the end of the season, he had 9 assists and 2 goals, as well as the 3rd most minutes and tackles in the Bundesliga. In the following season, he became even more dangerous, and by the winter break, he had already scored 12 goals, including a brace against Stuttgart. Bellingham showed more and more performances that deserved the title of world class. His fearless and disciplined ball winning, his newly found goal threat and his qualities as a leader at not even 20 years of age characterized him. He was a starter at the World Cup in Qatar and England reached the quarterfinals. On the final match day, Dortmund narrowly missed out on the championship after losing to Mainz. And finally, in the transfer window of the following season, Real Madrid proudly announced a royal transfer in an amount of 105 million euros. The 19-year-old Jude Bellingham moved to Real Madrid after 3 years with Dortmund. At Real, he then put aside his shirt number 22, which he had worn his entire career to date, and was given the legendary shirt number 5 of his idol Zinedine Zidane. The fact that Real were unable to sign a real centre forward and Karim Benzema left Real for Saudi Arabia meant that Bellingham played more offensively from the start than he did at Dortmund. Carlo Ancelotti has deployed him as an attacking 10 this season, and it has paid off so far. He won the Player of the Month award in Primera División in August and October, scoring 10 goals and providing 2 assists in the league, including match-winning goals against Celta Vigo, Getafe in the 95th minute, and a brace in El Clásico against Barça. He scored the winning goal in the 2-1 victory in the 92nd minute. The first goal was a banger from more than 25 meters. Things went similar well in the Champions League, where Bellingham scored 3 goals and provided 1 assist in 3 games. These included the winning goal against Union Berlin in the 94th minute and a solo goal against Napoli in the 3-2 win. Bellingham, who now has a market value of 150 million euros, has made a better start than his idol Zidane and Cristiano Ronaldo. To be precise, he made the best start in Real Madrid's club history. Bellingham's playing style is a little bit similar to that of his idol Zinedine Zidane. As well as having a similar physique, Bellingham also has a similar level of intelligence and ball control, but he can actually do everything. He is an all-rounder who can be deployed anywhere in the midfield. You are never sure what he's going to do. He can shoot, dribble, or play the decisive pass from anywhere. If all that doesn't work, he can simply shield the ball with his physicality until he finds a solution. He's also first class defensively, thanks to his box-to-box qualities, which he developed at Dortmund. He runs an incredibly amount and also helps Real in defense. He also intercepts a lot of balls, thanks to his understanding of the game, and can thus initiate counter-attacking situations via Vinicius Jr. or Rodrigo. But what stands out the most are his leadership qualities. At the age of 18, he was already a leading player at Dortmund. Bellingham himself is a very down-to-earth and likable youngster, who spends a lot of his time with his fans and doesn't make headlines off the pitch. He doesn't go partying, spends most of his time with extra training or with his family, and, when he has time, with his little brother Jude Bellingham, who currently plays for Sunderland and already has a market value of 6 million euros at the age of 18. The world is at his feet at the moment. Bellingham won the Copa Trophy this November and probably the Golden Boy Award soon. Many experts are debating whether he's currently the best player in the world and whether he will win the next Ballon d'Or. We personally don't believe that he will win the Ballon d'Or straight away this season, unless Real Madrid will win the treble. But if he continues like this, it's only a matter of time, and he will win the Ballon d'Or in the next few years. So guys, how do you see the future of Jude Bellingham? Write it in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.